the way I'm about to tear these taquitos up, y'all, it's about to be amazing. Morning, beautiful people. So it's a new day. I'm trying to figure out, watch what my dog does. Everybody knows. Well, if you watched my previous videos, you know when I start talking to the camera, he goes and rings the bell. He goes and rings it, and I know he's about to do it because he just got to have all my attention. He looking at me now, and I'm not looking at him. But anyway, so it's a new day. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat for breakfast. This morning I did a Peloton ride, which was really good. I did like a low impact one. I didn't want to do too much. Today was a cardio day for me, so I didn't want to do too much, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. It was like super cold in my house this morning, so you saw I made like that ginger, lemon, and turmeric water. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, good. But yeah, the turmeric water. I just wanted something to heat my body up. I want something warming. Like I'm just in like a cozy mood, you know? So I'm debating doing oatmeal with probably some apples on top or caramelized bananas. I might do that. Okay, let's make breakfast. Okay, so the steel cut oats, these things take a while to actually cook. Like you have to cook them for like 15 to 20 minutes. So while these are cooking, y'all know I gotta get me a matcha, right? So I'm about to make me a matcha. I'm about to get the water ready. The key to really good matcha, I feel like I make the best matcha I've ever tried. And I'm not just saying that because it's my matcha. And I think the key, well not I think, I know the key because you know, I did some research, tried to learn the ins and outs of matcha making, and I feel like some places, whenever they make it, they use too hot of water. The water has to be between like 74 to 76 degrees. That's it. And then also use a good quality matcha. You just gotta keep your eye on this and let it cook down. Don't judge me. I have been taking the easy way out and just warming up my milk in the microwave. I know, judge not. So we're about to warm this up. Y'all are about to see the view change. There we go, see? Like it's much wider, but the matcha water is hot. This is the brand of matcha that I've been using. I really like their strawberry flavor. So delicious. Normally I would sift the matcha, but this one you don't have to sift. And it already comes with sugar. Well, it already comes sweetened. So I just take 1 tablespoon of this. That's about a tablespoon. Like that. Then I just take my water. And we're gonna whisk it. Now I haven't taken all of my morning vitamins, so I'm gonna put my vitamins in my matcha. The only other thing I'm gonna add, so I have this adaptogen blend. I'm gonna add a scoop of this. This is what we're working with before we start to mix it all up.
All of those are good. I am. Because I read books all the time as a kid. And I would just sit. You tell me. I think it's good for the Lord to hear your heart.
All right, so for lunch today, I want to do, y'all, I'm very much in my salad for lunch era, and I want to do like a vegan BLT, but using some king oyster mushrooms. So I'm just gonna season these up. I have, so this is gonna be my bacon mushrooms MLT, I guess. I have an avocado, also have a tomato, I have some red onions, and I have lettuce, but then I also have this Trader Joe's mix. So I think I'm just gonna put this with the salad and the romaine. Well, put romaine lettuce with this, but first up, I'm about to marinate my mushrooms. So this is how us plant-based folks make our vegan bacon marinade. You go in with some liquid smoke, nutritional yeast, coconut aminos, oil. I went in with sun-dried tomato oil. Also added in some sriracha, but mine had a bit of an agave, I guess sweetness from agave. Garlic powder, smoked paprika, and black pepper. You just mix all of that up. I did go in with some water to help thin it out a little bit. You can taste and adjust as needed. I decided to add more liquid smoke and coconut aminos, but you know, just do it according to your taste buds. I had purchased these pre-sliced trumpet mushrooms, and that's what I'm going to be using as my bacon substitute. I mean, it's just mushrooms, like it is what it is. I do wish I would have purchased them whole and then sliced them even more thin than they already were, but we made it work, and that's okay. Now, I'm gonna be real. This little salad dressing concoction that I'm putting together, I just made something up, okay? So, just made something up. So I went in with some vegan mayo, added salt, black pepper, some nutritional yeast, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, fresh dill, and fresh garlic. And I added in some hot water as well. I was trying to give kind of like a ranch, but like not really a ranch. Anyway, I do have a dairy-free ranch dressing recipe on my website. I'll have that linked in the description box as well. But that's what I was going for here. Would I recommend y'all try this? Probably not just yet, but I would recommend you try my vegan ranch recipe. And this was another experiment. I caught myself trying to make these mushrooms crispy, so I wrapped a few of them in rice paper. I'm going back to the drawing board. So I do have some without the rice paper, and those were great. That salad was really good, but I know I'm gonna be hungry in a little bit. I really want to figure out how to get the mushrooms more crispy because they weren't crispy. But yeah, I know I'm gonna be hungry in a little bit, so I am gonna have a protein shake in a few. Honestly, might have one now. Nope, I'm gonna let this food digest and then have me a little protein shake. Yeah, I'm about to do some work right now, and I'll see y'all in a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna record the protein shake because it's just gonna be water and protein. Nothing exciting by any means. So I'll probably see y'all for dinner. I am in the middle of cleaning up the kitchen, sipping on my tea. I was gonna go on a walk, but the weather is not really in my favor right now. But we're gonna do tennis later today. And I did have my protein shake. I don't even think I'm gonna drink it. Like, I'm feeling pretty satisfied right now. I know I was like, oh, the food is not gonna be filling, but it did something. It did something. So I think I may make a large batch of whatever I cook for dinner to have that for dinner tomorrow as well. Okay, so it is time for dinner, and I really wanted something crispy and crunchy. So I'm also a huge fan of like taquitos or flautas. I'm not sure which one it is that I'm making, but essentially we're gonna have some protein wrapped in tortillas. What I'm gonna be using, I'll just go through it now with y'all. Okay, so I have these pea protein crumbles. I actually got these off of Amazon. The brand is Noble Plate. I feel like you should be able to go to their website if you prefer to order it directly from them. The ingredients, non-GMO pea protein, which I enjoy. And I like it because like 1 cup of this is actually 45 grams of protein, but it's similar to if you've had textured vegetable protein, which is a soy-based protein crumble. Similar, it looks just like this, but it's using soy. You cook it pretty similar. You just dehydrate it, you add it to a skillet with oil, seasonings, and all that good stuff. So that's what we're gonna do for this. But then I also have, hold on, I'm back. But then I also have some black beans that I'm gonna drain and put in there, which should also be good. I have an onion and a red bell pepper that we're gonna cut up. I don't even know if I wanna put that in there. I think I just wanna do the beans and the pea protein. And then I'm gonna be using this Trader Joe's dairy-free spicy Mexican style blend. It's a cheese alternative. It's really good. I've used it in tacos before. These are the shells that I'm using. These are the Siete cassava flour tortilla shells. Now these are very tricky, okay, because they break apart very easily, but I like using them because the ingredients are just very simple. So we're gonna make this work. I also have some dairy-free. So when it comes to sour cream, I like to use yogurt in place of sour cream. Most of the times when I buy sour cream, like from the grocery store, the plant-based sour cream, it's always just like thick. You know, like you have to like mix a bunch of stuff into it to thin it out. Whereas if you just buy a dairy-free, plain, unsweetened yogurt, it's always creamy. And because it's plain, no flavor, like it's a perfect substitute. So I'm gonna use that. I have some cilantro. We have red onions. I have tomatoes. I don't think I have any limes, which is unfortunate, but that's gonna be okay. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started cooking. I'm really excited because I love, like when it comes to tacos, taquitos, I love all of that. It's gonna be crispy. Ooh, I can't wait. Let's go. So this is 1/3 cup. Wait, is it? Yeah. 2/3 cup of it. And you may not be familiar with it, so let me just show you. This is what the texture looks like. So it's just dehydrated, very hard. Taste wise, it does not have a taste at all. My husband ended up calling, so I wasn't able to finish talking to y'all, but I wanted to do a voiceover to let you know what I'm doing. So I'm rehydrating the pea protein, but I did go in and add like 1/2 teaspoon of the Better Than Bouillon no beef base to give it a bit more flavor. Then I cooked that up with some onions, seasoned it with that Creole seasoning that's like no salt seasoning. Went in with some smoked paprika, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder. And what we're trying to do is kind of give like a little taco seasoning vibe. I seasoned with some black pepper and then added in those black beans. I do wish I would have mashed the black beans before I added them, but I ended up figuring it out. And then after I got this to the consistency that I wanted, I went in with some of that vegan cheese to help everything just bind together. And then we started rolling the taquitos. So I have a show going on right now and I just had to pause it because I just flipped the taquitos over in the oven. The way I'm about to tear these taquitos up, y'all, it's about to be amazing. So I finished eating those taquitos. They were amazing. We're about to go play tennis right now. Thank you. I'm trying to debate, do I even want to put the scarf on? But we're about to go play tennis. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you in the next one.